Alright. We're going to give it 15 more seconds and we'll start. Frankie! Shh! You don't need to bark at everything. Okay, welcome to today's live stream. Now, if you don't know, I do have a Facebook page, Trucking with the Hook. Go over and subscribe. It's not doing the greatest, so let's try to get it revived if we can. Go over, answer the questions, become a member. I think I'll start doing more of these over there. But I figured I'd do these on here for a while. But yeah, if you want, go to Trucking with the Hook Facebook group and subscribe, answer all the questions, and should automatically put you in. Charles Smith, how's it going? Have you started trucking school yet? How you doing with that, man? But as the title implies, I am in Ellis, Kansas. Well, yesterday, I tell you what. So, from the last time I did one of these short little updates, I think I was in Colby, Kansas, heading to Loveland, Colorado. We got to Loveland. We delivered our load, and they went ahead and had us going up to Cheyenne. Got to Cheyenne, and did my drug screen, which was expected. And then we found a load, but it was on another truck, and he was going to T-call it in the Denver area. And we realized he was going to be going through Cheyenne, and we tried to get this company driver to T-call it in Cheyenne, and he just absolutely refused. So yeah, he's an asshole. He can go kick rocks as far as I'm concerned, because now I'm spending more time and fuel to go down into the Denver area and pick up this load. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but the nice thing is I got paid for going up to Cheyenne and then back down to the Denver area. Yes, it's been doing pre-trip week straight, getting behind the wheel Monday. Okay, cool. Yeah, make sure you memorize that pre-trip, man, because they will bust your ass on pre-trip. Anything taught me about the CDL test, memorize the important shit about pre-trip. They will bust your chops on it, and they will mark you up if you miss one little thing. So make sure you try to get 100%, and then driving test, well, it's like any other thing, you drive, you do good, you pass that, and the CDL, you got your backing skills. So, but other than that, as long as you can get past that, I heard a lot of guys, if they fail the pre-trip, they fail the entire thing. So yeah, if you can get past the pre-trip, that then you're doing great. But yeah, they can be bitches. I don't know how Idaho is, but I know if Illinois you do that, they'll fail your ass in a heartbeat if you miss too many on it. But wish you the best of luck, man. Get that year in. Come over to Crete Carrier and get that year in, man, and then come over to Crete Carrier and get that money. And I just want to say, for the rest of the truck drivers out there, if you got over 1 year of experience and you got a safe driving score, no dings on it, call Crete Carrier at 1-800-998-2221 and give them my driver code HORRI, and they hopefully should hook you up with a good paying job. Whether you're looking for regional, long haul, dedicated, and in certain areas probably local. I think that's more like in the big major city areas and stuff, but give Crete Carrier a call and tell them I sent you. But so yeah, I left Cheyenne when I went down to Denver, and then we stopped in Johnson's Corner at the Black Bear Diner. Had the Black Bear Diner for dinner, and then I did my podcast. If you haven't seen it, go back into my channel and look up in the podcast, in the playlist section for podcast episode 4. I have my youngest brother on there. Signal wasn't greatest, but you know, what do you do, right? So anyways, like I was saying, you know, after that, then yesterday morning I got up, had breakfast, and then went down, picked up the load, and there's only like, I think from there down, we did like 300, almost 400 miles, but we can't deliver this load till tomorrow morning. I didn't feel the need to rush to Kansas City, so, but we are going to be going into the caves. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be live streaming that because probably once I get into the caves and Independence, I'm probably going to be getting or losing my signal. Frankie! Shh! I'm doing a live stream. Hush. If you couldn't tell, my dog's barking at another driver, being annoying, but yeah. So yeah. So that is pretty much what's going on. And yeah, we're in Ellis, Kansas. We made it here about, I don't know, 7:30ish last night. I went in, had Subway. Then I got me a pumpkin pie blizzard from Dairy Queen. I put that in the freezer for later. Today's plan, get to Salina, get fuel, get to Kansas City by this evening. And then, yeah, we're only like 5 hours out from delivery. So we'll get to Kansas City. Hopefully I don't make a wrong turn in Topeka again. That sucked. So on my way from Jefferson City to Loveland, I got around Topeka, and they have you taking 470 around because I-70 is closed. Except once you're on 470 is an exit halfway through it to stay on 470. I ended up on 335. I had to go 30 fucking miles out of route down to US 56, go across 56 and up 177 to get back on 70. So yeah. So next time, make sure my ass is in that right lane when 470 exit comes up. But you know, if you don't make mistakes out here, you know, it gets kind of boring. So it keeps you on your toes. So so yeah, that's the plan for today, to get to Kansas City. And then tomorrow I'm going to record once I get to the caves in Independence, because we're going to General Mills, and we're going to be delivering in the cave. So that's going to be exciting. The last time I was in a cave, I do believe is in Carthage, Missouri. So the only 2 caves I've ever really been in is Springfield, Missouri, and the Carthage, Missouri caves. And it's kind of freaky, I'll be honest with you. You get down into the caves and you look at your windshield like, I should be looking at sky, not ceiling, but it's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's take a minute for the normal blueberry high. Let's see. Charles says, so trip planning is one of the most important things. I take it. So here's the thing about that. Yes. So if you're a very brand new driver, it is the most important thing of your entire career. It'll make and break you. Once you get your first assigned tractor, learn it. I mean, severely learn that. I mean, do pre-trip every morning. Make sure you know what tick, what doesn't tick, because I'm going to tell you what. Once you learn that truck, you get comfortable with that truck, and you get used to that truck, then you could abbreviate it, and when you do your pre-trip, you can walk around. You don't have to do as thoroughly, because when you're doing your pre-trip, you're going to spot something out of the ordinary after you learn it and stuff like that. And so a quick brisk walk around the truck, you know, and you pretty much learn, you know, I mean, and then I usually go as far as, you know, once a week doing a thorough inspection, and throughout the week doing a what we call the abbreviated, which is checking your lights, tires, you know, and stuff like that. You go as far as checking the air pressure every morning. I would really focus on air pressure in the spring and fall. Summer, winter, they kind of stabilize, but in the fall and spring, you're going between hot, cold, hot, cold. I would, especially your steer tires. Your steer tires, I would definitely pay attention to. If it's like, because your steer tire is 110 psi. If it's below 100 psi, I would put it back up to 110. That's me. Drives are about 100, you know. I mean, once you get used to it, you'll be able to spot it, you know. It's like, all right, well, that needs air, or, you know, this has got a crack in it, or this is wearing funny. I mean, but it just takes used to. But yes, for getting the license and doing the test, pre-trip is the most important part of the test, besides the driving part. So yeah. So, but oops. So with that being said, it is 9:43 Central Time. I think I'm going to mosey on up the road. I hope y'all have a good day. Frankie says hi too, as you can tell. He likes to bark a lot. I locked my phone here. Okay. Frankie, look at me. Frankie, he's too busy barking. Frankie, there you go. Frankie. Hi, Frankie. Okay. Alrighty. Get these cables out of the way. Alright, well, y'all have a good day. We're gonna boogie on up to Kansas City, and then either tomorrow or Tuesday, look for a video of me going in the caves. We'll catch you later. Keep the grease side down, the shiny side up. We'll catch you on the flip side. This is Trucking with the Hook.